Let's take a look at text alignment. So let's say we have an H1 on our page. Hi, my name is Caleb. We can select this H1, and let's do this with an ID. So we've got an ID of intro, and we can say, select the H1 with an ID of intro. And in here, by default, this is going to be aligned to the left. So let's refresh our page from what we were working with, and it's aligned to the left. Now let's say we wanted it to be centered or to the right. We can absolutely do that. All we do is text align, and we can say center, justify, left, right, start, inherit, initial, or unset. We want center. And so when we save this and refresh our page, it's centered. Now, a cool thing we can do here is we can just go up to our element, right click, inspect. Make sure you've selected that H1, and where it says text align center, we can change this. So this is what center looks like: end, initial, inherit, justify, left, revert, right. There's all sorts of stuff in here. The ones that you're probably going to work with is going to be left, right, justify when there's enough text. And we're not going to get into that one, and center. So left, right, center, and maybe justify. In this lesson, what I want you to do is create some text, use like an H1, and change that text alignment to be centered. Then open up your inspect tool and change it to be right, like that. Now, if you are writing HTML and you've been writing the center element, no longer use that. You can rely on CSS instead. It's better to use CSS than to use the center element. If you have not been using the center element, please ignore that. You saw nothing. Once you are done that, let's head on over to that next lesson.